All right, welcome everybody. Today's video, we're over here in Khao Lak, and we're going to explore around. We're going to look at a couple temples, and we're going to go look at some old, like Sino-Portuguese architecture in one of the old towns over here, and see what we see along the way. So join me. So our first stop, as you can see, is an old temple. This one is a 110-year-old temple. It's Wat Khuk Khak is what they call it, I guess, if I'm pronouncing it right. And it's meaning like a feeling of happiness is what the rough translation is. And there's a few temple buildings over there. We're going to take a look inside of this ordination hall and see what it looks like. So right here, we're greeted with the giants. Pretty neat. They got two giants on the entrances, all four entrances. They have two big giants, and you can see how they look. Ravana, and the one on the right over here is Sasadiya, or something like that. You see the different faces up top, everything. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then above the windows, you can see all the detail work that they've done. And inside there should be some nice murals. That's why I wanted to come over here and take a look. You can see all the creatures and everything all around. Yeah, and it has two entrances on the west side. It has the high door, and you got to go over the threshold to get in. So this is inside of the ordination hall. So it has some of the murals. And I think what the murals are is like a little brief history of Khao Lak itself. And then they have a Buddha here that's quite different. It's sitting in a boat on a throne. Yeah, that's really nice. Then it has the place up here for the monks when they do their ceremony. Yeah, the Buddha is very interesting with the little boat. That's something I haven't seen like that before. And all of these murals that are on the wall are like 3D. And they're in fantastic shape. And then up above is the scenes of the Buddha. Yeah, this hall is a beautiful hall. It's well preserved. I like that they have taken care of it. And as you can see, they have the normal doors here, the big, huge, heavy wooden doors. And the window shutters are the same. They've carved into them, made them 3D, and then they have the figures carved and painted and everything. And this is on the west side of the temple. They have a Buddha footprint here, and it's sitting upright, which I haven't seen them do that before. Kind of interesting right here in the front of one of the little shrines. They have the Chinese people, the Chinese person, and then the Southern people. So looking at it, the front of the ordination hall here, you can see the giants over there, the Wheel of Law, and then these are the ordination stones. And these temples down here in the south are quite a bit different than what you see around Bangkok. The wall isn't a real wall. The ordination stones will be different. And then you can see the styling up across the front. Yeah, this is a nice temple. Okay, let's go to our next stop. All right, so we made it to our next stop. We're at Wat Kong Kha Temple or something like that. And right there, that's the reason we came over here to take a look at this. We're going to look at that chetty that's dedicated to King Rama IX, and we're going to take a quick look around this temple. All right, so here is the chetty. Has some stairs up, has the little nooks for all the Buddhas that are seated around it. Looks like we can go up to the second floor in there also. Yeah, this is really nice. And this is dedicated to King Rama IX whenever he died. Have an emerald Buddha here. And has the Naga, all that stuff. So we'll look around here and then we'll go over here and we'll look at this ordination hall. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So they have all the figures here. And we can go inside. So it's kind of nice. It's been rainy, so the ground is not near as hot. That's the only good thing about the rain. So this is inside. You can see the roof. They have the little mirror pieces of tile. And then they have this shrine set up right here. The columns are decorated with the green. You can see how the roof or the ceiling is decorated. Let's go up to the second story here. It has this spiral staircase. So this is the second story. And it does have a walkway up there. You can see it's a dome. And it has all the figures around. It has these pictures. These are quite cool. And then here is like the little moon drop that they have that houses the important relic for this temple. And then they have the Buddhas sitting around the base of it. They have the different poses of the Buddha. See, a lot of these, you'll see these, they'll be paintings. But here it's like a tile. Different ones. And the artwork on them is fantastic. Okay, let's go over there and let's look at that little ordination hall now. Here is a little shrine right next to that chetty. You can see where they burn the joe sticks and the candles and everything. This is the front of that little ordination hall. You see they have the prayer wheel up there. They have all the decorations in the front. They have the Sema stones. And then we'll go inside. I'm not sure how old this building is. This is the older part of the temple. Looks like there's quite a few people in here. So this is the main Buddhas here. The layout of this is quite cool. It's pretty wide open. Has kind of a low roof. And then it has the place here for the monks. And the columns are quite narrow also. They're not very big. So it makes this an open room. Putting the clothes on the Buddha. It has some small windows. It has a lot of pictures of the princess when the princess came to this temple. They have quite a few of them on the wall. This is Rama IX's daughter when she came here. You can see the shutters. They're not the heavy wooden shutters. And it has like the tile. So they dressed all the Buddhas. And you can see the back side here. They're putting the sash over them. All right, so I finished this up our little stop here at this temple. From what I was reading about it, this temple was founded in 1904. And the rectangular ordination hall is the original building. And it's quite spectacular. I like it. It was a simple design, much different than what you see in Bangkok. Okay, so let's go to our next stop. This is kind of an interesting thing. They call this the Boon Soong Iron Bridge. It's a 200-meter long bridge that they made here from some old scrap iron. There used to be a steel mill over here, and some of the workers salvaged some of the steel that they were making, and they built this bridge out of it. It's supposed to cross over the river up ahead. This was built in 1965. And since it is Thailand, of course, we have motorcycles coming. Have to get out of the way of this guy. And we have all kinds of birds going crazy out here. There's some buffalo. Yeah, this is the part of the bridge I just wanted to see. This is the part that goes over the river. And you can see it just has the cables there, the suspension cables. I don't know how much longer this bridge will be here. Some of the iron decking is kind of rusting out, but they'll use it till it becomes completely unsafe. Okay, this is our last things we're going to do is we're going to check out this right here, and then we're going to go and walk around the old town. This is the former Takuapa, or however you say it. This is the former governor's house. And this is the old camp walls all around. So the governor lived here, and they had it kind of fortified. Now this little town here used to be a trader on the Arabian spice trade. It was an important like a seaport along the west side of Thailand. And the traders could use the river to go into here, and they could get all the way up the rivers and get over to Suratani. And they could trade all these spices and everything. This also was an area that was abundant in ore, so they mined tin from over here. Same as down south a little bit. If you go down to Phuket, it was a huge tin mining facility. And you can see what's left of the city walls right here. Yeah, this is fantastic. So here is a low wall. So this area used to be broke down into 3 different zones. And it was built starting around probably like 1840 until 1881. King Chulalongkorn came here and visited after this was all abandoned. And at the time, there was just a thatched roof house in here. All the rest of the wooden structures had all fallen down. And it was designed to keep like the unruly residents out. What they call the Ang Yi, something like that. They were the ones that caused chaos inside of the town. So they built this wall to keep them from causing too much havoc. This is looking into the back zone. So you can see all the trees around it, the palms, everything. And then they had a little low arch over there. And now there's just these trees in this big open area and a couple perimeter gates. And then some of the walls have completely collapsed down. Yeah, this is cool. There's a little data plate over here talking about the governor at the time, Lord Sinanuchit. He was the governor of this Takuapa. And whenever they built this wall, it was for the disturbances of that secret group. It was a group of Chinese from Hongji. And they actually, what they say is they use Hokkien concrete. It's a different technique that built these walls, and it's only found in a couple places in all of Thailand. All right, so this is what we came down here. This was the ultimate goal, to see some of these old buildings down here in this town. The one back there said it was built in 2495, which this year is what, 2565? So 70 years old. This is the old town. This is what they call the walking street. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love this. Have the old balconies, the old storefronts, the wooden shutters. Yeah, this is awesome. Now this is only about 20 kilometers away from kind of the main part of Khao Lak. Easy enough to get over here to see this. This is pretty cool. They have some of the old buildings, and they built some murals and stuff on the side of them. This is set up here for the Instagram crew. You have the wooden shutters over there. And this is the Kopi Kappa, kind of a charming little coffee shop. It's just down one of these little alleys. You can see the brick and the plaster and everything. Oh, this is fantastic. It's just one of the things right here off the side of the main road. So you can see on top of the buildings they have Chinese writing, Thai writing, all these different colors. This is a little Chinese shrine, and the data plate says it's 250 years old. There was a lot of Chinese traders and people that worked in the tin mines and stuff that lived here. You can see the little shrine. Has all the little figures back there and all these little brass cups with the joe sticks and a couple of the figures over there. Kind of interesting little 4-story building. And then right down here at the bottom they have the fish noodle. And then some more of the old town. Yeah, this is kind of a sleepy little town, but it's fantastic. All these old buildings are. And another little Chinese shrine right here in the old town. This is the Guang Yu or whatever, the warrior guy. Now I made a video of the largest one of these in Koh Samui. This is pretty cool also though. Yeah, the one in Koh Samui is a 16-meter tall statue. So they have some of the clothes, they have the spears. They have the statue here with all the other stuff back there. Chinese writing. And right over here they have the Guanyin, the goddess of mercy. More of the old town. This is just kind of right here on the corner. You can see the old buildings over there. That one that was in the corner is collapsed. Now they have the billboard there. And they have these two stones. I'm not sure what they represent. They let the firecrackers off and stuff like that. And I don't know what that is. It's wrapped underneath there. That may be what they do during the ceremony. They have the dragons. Yeah, this is fantastic. And in here's the main part of the shrine. Now this Chinese shrine actually doesn't have that tall column that they have that connects the earth to the sky. I wonder if it's a different sect of Chinese Buddhism. I don't know enough about it. I just know that they do build those little little tower things that you'll see standing next to the shrines and the temples. And this over here, these are not allowed to be touched by women. All right, so that's going to finish up our video. This has been a fantastic little day here. Started out, we looked at some cool little temples and drove around, came out, saw that iron bridge, and then came over here and saw the old town with the governor's mansion. So I'm sure this video is going to be like 50 minutes long or something like that. But hey, this is great. It's been a fun little day. This old town, if you get a chance, come over here and see it. This will knock you out. It's kind of a quiet little place, but the charm of it is amazing. And those other temples are cool. If you're not into the temples, that's fine. I enjoy stuff like that. They are there if you want to enjoy them. And I'll put a little map in so you can kind of see where they are, at least. And you know, if you're over here, I would definitely suggest exploring this area. There's a whole lot more to Khao Lak than just the beaches. Just get in and go and see some of this stuff. So anyway, if you like the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. This is what I do. I just go out with my camera and I show you things that I see. And if you like stuff like this, then this is the right channel for you. If you want, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you've been here, tell me. If you want to come or if you have any questions, just ask me and I'll do my best to answer them the best I can. And definitely leave me a comment, and that way I know what you're interested in or if you have any questions. So until next time, guys, from over here in Khao Lak, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy.